Welcome back to Fox 43 AM Live. Join us now is Matt Pivarnik with the Greater Topeka Partnership. Good morning.
It's good to be here, Dane.
And thank you for making it out here with the blizzard going on. This isn't quite the way we wanted to start 2025.
But it wasn't bad this morning. Yeah, I would say the roads are better today than they have been since last Saturday morning before the storm hit.
Like I know the road crews have been just working night and day, it seems like, and they still got some work to do, but I'm glad that they're out there, working hard.
Yeah, let me lean into that a little bit. I started thinking today, and really, my heart and prayers and thoughts are with what's going on in California right now. And I'll tell you right now, that's perspective. I think that anybody in California would take 14 inches of snow over what they're experiencing right now. And so that really does kind of bring it into perspective. My mother lives in that area, and so I'm more worried about my mother and fires than I am about the snow here. But I would just say, I just want to give a shout out to our city, Mission Township, our county, Soldier Township, our regional communities that are doing so much. And right now, it kind of reminds me of that quote, by Theodore Roosevelt, "Man in the arena." Like, the critic just doesn't count, right? The man in the arena that's out there doing this work, it really does count. So I just want to put a big shout out to our community and our city and our county for what they're doing. And then the other thing is, I just want to put a challenge out to everybody. Get out right now and let's support some small businesses.
Yes.
Tonight, I'm gonna take my family. We're gonna go out and we're gonna support business. And then you know what I think we might do is I think we might run over to Happy Bassett Barrel House and support Out of Commission, the band that you're getting ready to hear in just a few moments. So.
That's fantastic. Yes, it is truly, it is amazing to see Topeka come together in this hardship. People helping each other out, pushing cars out of the snow, shoveling driveways, sidewalks. Everyone's going around town. And yeah, definitely extend that generosity, extend that hand to the local businesses as well. They don't get the days off that a lot of other people do. Right,
and they're going hard and they're going long hours. And how about Junction City? That is such a cool idea. Like, congratulations to them for being that creative.
Let's get downtown. Let's do our own snowman.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it. So, but let's look at the future of 2025 now. How's the kind of mission going for you guys to continue to just enrich Topeka?
Yeah, you know what's interesting? I mean, sometimes you just get gut feelings, right? And right now, as I'm navigating around the community, it just feels like the gut feeling right now is that 2025 is going to be great. And I just try to figure out, why is it going to be great? Do we have a fear of apathy? Do we have a fear of slipping back, maybe losing some of our momentum? Is it that we all know that we're on the cusp of the next level of greatness for Topeka and Shawnee County? Is it that we're addicted to the success that we've had in the last 5 to 7 years? I think it's all of it. And so I actually really believe that it's going to be a great year. I'm not thrilled that we started off with 14 inches of snow, right? But I think let's get that past us and let's move on to this great year. We come to the mid-course of Momentum 2027, reassess. And we just have some big things going on, and we're finding Topeka on some really cool lists around the world and the country right now. And so I'm just I'm super bullish on what's going to happen in 2025.
Right. Okay, so I have so many follow-ups now.
Yeah.
Okay, you mentioned Momentum 2027.
Yeah.
You said we're midway through. Reminder of viewers, Momentum 2027, what that's all about, what we're trying to achieve.
Right. I mean, so really it's a community-wide strategy that the citizens helped us write. There's 21 major initiatives, and they're huge. They're major initiatives. And June 30th, we are halfway. That just seems mind-blowing to me. So I think sometimes the halfway point is a time to look and say, are all the strategies, are we behind on any of them? Are we ahead on most of them? Do any of them need to be tweaked? And is there anything that maybe we didn't think of 2.5 years ago that we should be thinking about now? So, yeah.
I'm sure it keeps evolving and changing as the city grows.
It does.
And what's in store for kind of 2025? Any kind of idea what the immediate goals are?
Yeah, well, first of all, let me just mention a couple things that we just found out recently. One is that from an economic strength standpoint, we were just named the 5th strongest economy in the country.
Oh, wow.
And also just overall, to do business here is number 11. Looked at a couple things recently, you'll get a kick out of this. If you ask Kansas City, I mean, the data says that people in Kansas City, when they're looking at where they might want to buy a house or move, Topeka's number 4 on the list. Wichita, Topeka's number 2 on the list. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some warm places on the list, and some cool beachy towns and stuff like that. But for us to start finding ourselves on those lists is really cool. So There are some things bubbling for 2025, and a lot of the stuff that we work on we're under non-disclosure agreement. There's some things that are just mind-blowingly big that I don't think that anybody could possibly imagine that we could actually land something like this or do something like this. And so, fingers crossed.
Yes.
And hold your breath, because it's going to just be massive.
I'm excited to hear more about this as the year unfolds. You know, it really does seem like, yes, Topeka is really coming into its own the past couple of years. I love Topeka Jingle Day as I was going on. I hear there might be a skating rink at some point in the near future. It's just these little developments are really making Topeka just that much greater.
Yeah, I mean, it's just quality life, prosperity, happiness. You know,
I love that.
We're hope dealers.
Yeah, and I know real fast. You also mentioned, the list, the Ingram magazine's 50 Kansans you should know. I saw a lot of familiar names on that list.
There was a lot of familiar names, but one of them's my coworker and one of my heroes, Sean Dixon, who runs Visit Topeka and also is helping us with Downtown Topeka Incorporated.
That's great. Yeah, it really is great. The people that Topeka is bringing in, and the people people that Topeka are fostering as well, and that we're really making an impact in the area.
Yeah,
that's great. It's great to see what's going on. I cannot wait for the next couple of years as Momentum 2027 kind of comes to an end, and we look towards the future ahead.
I can't wait. And let's get out and support some small businesses.
Yes, please. Get out and support small businesses. Go build a snowman out there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Matt, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Thank you. And everyone, please learn more. You can visit TopekaPartnership.com.